I got to see the first episode yesterday and loved what I got to see. And I also spent the summer reading up on the books, so kind of know where we're heading. Um, how did you guys feel when you realized that this was the show you had been auditioning for? Because if I know it right, nobody knew what they were auditioning for at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we both just kind of drank. We just
we basically just we
just
drank a lot, and then
called our mothers.
And then called our mothers.
That was kind of it.
And that was kind of about it.
Because
really.
we couldn't tell anyone, so it was
No.
kind of like you had to celebrate.
You could tell your mum only because she's sworn to secrecy. Because
She's your mum.
She's your mum. You hope.
Yeah.
You hope she's not like calling all her mates. She's like, guess what? I've got
Something my mum.
spoilers season 1. Yeah.
Yeah, and there is a from watching Game of Thrones, we've seen Daenerys ride the dragons and do her Dracarys thing. How did it feel for you to take those words into your own mouth? And it's epic.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. It felt epic. It felt very epic. It felt like, oh, this is Game of Thrones. There was something really exciting about that.
One of our friends in the show, she did an interview and she said, my character doesn't play the Game of Thrones. She said that in an interview. Fia Saban said that. My character doesn't play the Game of Thrones. Fia Saban. Oh. Yeah.
Do you agree though?
With Fia's character not playing the Game of Thrones? I don't know. Who plays the Game of Thrones the most?
You.
No, I don't play the Game of Thrones.
I'm joking. Also,
have you seen the episode yet? Because the first episode yet, because when you were shooting it, I guess you were looking at that tennis ball while saying those epic words. So how did it compare to remember what happened actually on set, and then to see all the things that have gone into the making of the show afterwards?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, when you're having to act alongside something that isn't real, you kind of get to really indulge in your imagination. So I just had to rely on that. Doing that scene, I couldn't look at the tennis ball and be like, oh, this is a dragon. But I think what was really special is that, like, when I got to watch the first episode, I was like, oh my God, this has exceeded all of my expectations of what I thought this could look like. And I mean, it's beautiful, and the VFX team are incredible, and they are as much, as a part of the show as we are.
Yeah. So I know we have only a little bit of time left, but I wanted to ask about the tournament. How much of that were you able to do by yourself? Because you do have a helmet on, so I guess you could use a stunt double. But did you want to do a lot of it yourself?
I'll tell you, I actually did most of the fight. I did pretty much all the fight on my own with Matt, and then but I will admit that the jousting scenes, as much as I wanted to feel like Heath Ledger in A Knight's Tale, I was on the side biting my nails with anxiety that one of the stuntmen was going to fall off their horse. But I did as much as I coid. It was great. Matt and I rehearsed it a ton. So yeah, it was like one of the first days I shot with Matt, actually.
Right. It looked great. So.
Oh, good. Thanks. Thank you.
All right. So we're out of time, but I really wish you all the best with the premiere, and hope we get to speak again sometime soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So nice to meet you.
Right back at you. Bye.
Bye.